Does your cat open doors, fetch toys on command, or seem to know exactly when you're about to get out their favourite treat? You might just be living with a genuine genius. Many people think cats are just cute and independent creatures, but the intelligence of some breeds might truly surprise you. Today, we've put together a list of the top 10 smartest cat breeds. We'll dive into what exactly makes a cat smart and see if your furry friend made the cut for our list of intellectuals. Get ready! You might just look at your own pet with entirely new eyes after this video. But how do you even measure feline intelligence? It's not like they take a school exam. Scientists and feline behaviourists assess it based on several key parameters. First, there's trainability and learning ability. Second, social intelligence, their ability to interact with humans and other animals. And third, adaptability and problem-solving skills. So, we're not just talking about cute faces, but genuine furry thinkers. So let's really talk about what a smart cat actually is. Most of us probably imagine an animal that obeys commands almost like a dog. You know, fetching a toy, giving a paw, or coming when called. But that's a very human-centric view of intelligence, isn't it? Judging a cat's smarts by its willingness to obey is like evaluating a fish's intelligence based on its ability to climb trees. A cat's mind is far more cunning, more subtle, and, well, let's say self-serving, in the best possible way. True feline intelligence is built on several key elements. First, there's adaptability and problem-solving. A truly smart cat won't just sit patiently in front of a closed door. Oh no. It'll try pushing it, hooking it with a paw, maybe even jumping up and tugging on the handle. It'll remember exactly where you keep its favourite treats and devise an elaborate plan to get to them. This is the intelligence of survival and goal setting. Second, there's social intelligence. Cats are unparalleled psychologists. They subtly sense your mood, instinctively knowing when to approach you for cuddles and when it's best to give you some space. They develop an entire system of signals to communicate with you. Different meows for different requests, that specific look that clearly says, "Feed me immediately." In essence, they train us just as much, if not more, than we train them. That's why we'll be looking at our participants not just as trick performers, but as true strategists and thinkers. And this brings us to the main paradox, a crucial point to understand before we dive into our ranking. Many people think, I'll get a smart cat, and it'll understand everything, becoming the perfect obedient pet. But in reality, it can often be quite the opposite. High intelligence in a cat often doesn't translate to obedience. Instead, it presents a continuous series of challenges for their owner. Yes, you heard that right. An intelligent cat is a perpetual motion machine, constantly searching for ways to engage its keen mind. If you don't provide constructive outlets for that intelligence, she'll find them herself. And trust us, you probably won't like what she comes up with. This is the kind of cat that will figure out how to open kitchen cabinets to explore their contents. It's the pet that will quickly figure out how a doorknob works, then treat itself to midnight explorations of your home. These cats get bored incredibly quickly. Routine is the ultimate punishment for them. Their curious minds crave new experiences, engaging games, and challenging puzzles. If their minds aren't sufficiently stimulated, they'll start entertaining themselves, deliberately batting items off counters just to see your reaction, or initiating hunts on your unsuspecting feet. This isn't mischief. It's a cry for help from a bored genius. So remember, while life with an intelligent cat is undeniably fascinating, it's also a highly demanding adventure. Kicking off our top 10 smartest cat breeds, we have the elegant and graceful Russian Blue. You might be surprised, as these cats are often better known for their reserved nature and aristocratic appearance. But beneath that shimmering silver coat and those emerald eyes lies a sharp and incredibly observant mind. Russian Blues are the true introverts of the feline world. Their intelligence isn't flashy. It reveals itself in subtle ways. They are impeccably clean and quickly take to litter training, often with little to no help from their owners. These cats boast a phenomenal memory. If you ever slight a Russian Blue, they will remember it for a very long time. But they also never forget kindness, responding with unwavering loyalty. Their intelligence is also evident in their ability to keenly sense the atmosphere in your home. They'll never be pushy or demand attention if they sense you're busy or not in the mood, but they will always be right there when you need them most. What's more, they are highly sensitive to the nuances of human speech and can genuinely understand the meaning of many words. Don't expect them to perform flashy tricks. Their intelligence is focused on building harmonious and lasting relationships with the person they've chosen as their true companion. It's an intelligence not for show, but for deep, quiet, and truly loyal companionship. Coming in at number 9 on our list is a breed often dubbed the monkey cat or little clown, the delightful Cornish rex. Their intelligence is truly unique, always infused with boundless energy and a playful spirit. While a Russian blue might be a quiet thinker, the Cornish rex is a perpetual inventor and experimenter. Their sharp minds fuel an insatiable curiosity. They simply must know everything. What's inside that box, what's rustling in that bag, and how exactly this drawer opens. They adore interactive toys and puzzle feeders and can spend hours chasing a laser pointer. What's more, they are incredibly trainable. You can teach a Cornish rex to fetch toys, sit on command, and even walk on a leash. For them, it's not work, it's an engaging game played with their favourite human. Their social intelligence is equally impressive. They love being the centre of attention and actively participate in all family affairs. They'll help you work on the computer by perching on your keyboard or read a book right alongside you. Life with a Cornish rex is a whirlwind of activity and fun. Their energetic minds require a constant outlet, so be prepared. This curly little mischief maker will always find a way to surprise and delight you. Claiming the 8th spot on our list of most intelligent breeds is a cat that truly proves big brains can come in small packages. Allow us to introduce the Singaporer, also known as the Singaporean cat. This is one of the smallest cat breeds globally, yet their intelligence and curiosity are absolutely immense. Their large, expressive eyes seem to constantly scrutinise the world around them, missing nothing. The Singaporer possesses the mind of a true explorer. They are incredibly curious and remarkably brave. No nook or cranny in your home will remain undiscovered. They'll scale the highest shelves and squeeze into the tightest spots, all to satisfy their insatiable thirst for knowledge. Despite their adventurous spirit, they are also highly social and deeply people-oriented. A Singaporer won't ever be content sitting on the sidelines. They'll always want to be right in the middle of whatever you're doing, keeping tabs on everything. For such a small cat, they boast an astonishing capacity for learning. They quickly pick up household rules and can easily master simple tricks, especially when playtime is offered as a reward. Their intelligence shines through in their communication too. They have a knack for getting their way with an irresistible blend of charm and persistence. Living with a Singaporer means having a tiny but incredibly clever and devoted companion by your side, one who will ensure you're never bored. Coming in at number 7, we're greeted by one of the most vocal and communicative breeds, the magnificent Siamese cat. You simply can't discuss the intelligence of a Siamese without acknowledging their deep-seated need to communicate. These cats are practically wired to interact with their human companions, channeling all their intellectual prowess into building that connection. Siamese possess an incredibly diverse vocal repertoire. It's far more than a simple meow. Their voices can convey demands, complaints, joy, or even questions. An intelligent Siamese quickly figures out precisely which vocalization will get you to fill their food bowl, and which one will prompt you to pick them up for a cuddle. They are true masters of manipulation, in the best possible sense of the word. Their intelligence is entirely focused on establishing and maintaining a dialogue with their human. Beyond their vocal prowess, Siamese cats are also incredibly curious and inventive. They absolutely need to be at the centre of all the action. If left alone for too long, they can easily get bored and embark on their own adventures, perhaps by opening drawers or thoroughly investigating the contents of the trash bin. They are highly trainable, especially when learning is presented as a game. A Siamese isn't just a pet. They are a full-fledged family member and a true conversationalist, always finding a way to make their thoughts and feelings known to you. Coming in at number 6 on our list is a breed whose intelligence is deeply intertwined with remarkable empathy. Meet the gentle giant, the ragdoll. Their name, ragdoll, perfectly captures their laid-back nature. But don't let that serene demeanour fool you. Beneath their calm exterior lies a profoundly intelligent and perceptive mind. A ragdoll's intelligence is, first and foremost, highly social and emotional. These cats possess an astonishing ability to gauge their human's mood. They sense when you're upset and will gently come to comfort you, quietly settling by your side. They also pick up on your joy and are eager to share it, often joining in games. Ragdolls often follow their owners from room to room, not intrusively, but simply to be close. They're often called dog-like cats, not just for their loyalty, but also for their remarkable ability to understand their human companions without a single word. They're quite trainable, easily picking up simple commands like come or fetch, especially when positive reinforcement like cuddles and praise is involved. Their intelligence isn't geared towards destructive behaviour or clever mischief. Instead, it serves one primary purpose: fostering a strong, harmonious bond with their human family. Living with a ragdoll means experiencing a life filled with an atmosphere of calm and mutual understanding, all thanks to their subtle and deeply empathetic intelligence. We've reached the halfway point of our list, and kicking off our top 5 is a breed whose intelligence is often underestimated due to its aristocratic and somewhat aloof appearance. This is the British Shorthair. Their plush fur and dignified, calm demeanour give them the air of an armchair philosopher, and there's certainly some truth to that. British Shorthairs are true observers. Their intelligence isn't flashy, it's more analytical. Before acting, a British Shorthair will patiently observe, assess the situation, and only then make a decision. They won't rush headlong after a toy. Instead, they'll analyse its trajectory and intercept it at the optimal point with minimal effort. They are true strategists. They have a clear understanding of household boundaries and rules and rarely violate them, especially if they perceive them as logical. However, they are not without ingenuity. If a British Shorthair wants something, they will find a way to achieve it, but will do so quietly and methodically. For instance, they won't loudly meow by their bowl. Instead, they'll sit beside you and mesmerise you with their signature Cheshire cat gaze, which is utterly irresistible. Their intelligence is that of a patient thinker, one who values order, comfort, and prefers to solve problems with wit rather than force. At number 4, we have one of the most recognisable and, without a doubt, one of the smartest cat breeds in the world, the energetic and graceful Abyssinian. If feline intelligence were measured by curiosity and a thirst for adventure, Abyssinians would be the undisputed champions. Their minds are those of tireless explorers and adventurers. An Abyssinian simply cannot sit still. They need to know everything, explore every nook and cranny, and test everything with their paws and mouths. They adore heights and will effortlessly scale the tallest shelves or cabinets to survey their domain from above. Their brains constantly demand stimulation. That's why they thrive on complex interactive toys, cat puzzles, and engaging games with their human companions. A simple toy mouse on a string will bore them within 5 minutes. They learn incredibly quickly. You can teach an Abyssinian to fetch, walk on a leash, and even open doors. Their intelligence is so high that they can become bored and find their own entertainment if their human companions don't provide enough engagement. This can lead to some mischievous antics. Living with an Abyssinian means being ready for constant activity, playtime, and intellectual challenges. They are the perfect companion for active individuals who value not just beauty in a pet, but also a sharp, inquisitive mind. Cracking the top 3, our bronze medalist in the intelligence ranking is a breed with a truly wild appearance and an equally sharp, inquisitive mind. Say hello to the Bengal cat. These spotted beauties, direct descendants of wild Asian leopard cats, inherited from their ancestors not just their striking coats, but also the formidable intelligence of a hunter and strategist. The Bengal's mind is that of a keen predator, constantly analysing its environment. They boast phenomenal memory and an impressive ability to solve complex problems. Opening cupboards, extracting treats from sealed containers, or even turning on a faucet to play with the stream. For a Bengal, these aren't obstacles, but engaging puzzles. Their intelligent brains demand constant challenges, fail to provide enough mental and physical stimulation, and they'll find their own ways to apply their talents, often with rather destructive consequences. Bengals absolutely thrive on interactive games that mimic hunting. They can be taught a vast array of tricks and will perform them with incredible enthusiasm. What's more, many Bengals adore water, a highly unusual trait for felines. They might even join you in the shower or happily splash around in the sink. Life with a Bengal is a constant adventure. This is a cat for those who are ready to dedicate significant time to play and training, continually challenging and rewarding their pet's brilliant mind. Claiming the silver medal and a respectable second place is a breed that many cat experts and owners unhesitatingly crown as the Einstein of the feline world. This is the refined and elegant Sphinx. While their striking appearance, the complete or partial absence of fur, certainly draws the eye, their true strength lies in their incredibly high, almost human-like intelligence. The Sphinx's mind is a captivating blend of sharp, logical reasoning, boundless curiosity, and profound social affection. They are constantly observing, analysing, and drawing conclusions. Sphinxes can solve complex puzzles that would baffle most other breeds. They're adept at remembering a sequence of actions to achieve a goal, such as meticulously learning how to unlock a complex latch on a treat cabinet. Much like mischievous toddlers, they have an insatiable need to explore and touch everything with their clever paws. Sphinxes are incredibly people-oriented. Their keen intellect thrives on constant interaction. They'll greet you at the door, help with household chores, and try to converse with you through an impressive repertoire of purrs and vocalizations. They're easily trained, adore puzzle toys, and thrive on interactive games. A Sphinx is far more than just a pet. They are a true companion and friend who needs not only physical warmth, but also constant stimulation for their brilliant mind. And here it is, the moment of truth. A drum roll, please. The top spot and the title of the world's smartest cat breed goes to the Burmese. This might come as a surprise to some. Burmese cats aren't as widely known as Siamese or Bengals, but those lucky enough to share their home with one unanimously agree their intelligence is simply astounding. So, what's their secret? The intelligence of a Burmese cat is a perfect balance of all types of feline intellect. They possess the playful curiosity of a Cornish rex, the profound empathy of a ragdoll, and dog-like loyalty, but all of these qualities are taken to the absolute extreme. Burmese cats have an incredible capacity for learning. They pick up commands almost instantly and are eager to perform complex tricks simply to please their human companions. But their true genius lies in their social interactions. They don't just communicate with people, they build genuine partnerships. A Burmese will meticulously study your habits, your daily routine, and your vocal inflections. They instinctively know when to cheer you up with a game and when to simply sit quietly by your side. Their intelligence is so advanced that they often initiate playtime themselves, bringing you a toy and persistently demanding your attention. They retain their kitten-like playfulness and curiosity well into old age, constantly keeping their minds sharp. A Burmese isn't just a smart cat, they're a true intellectual and the life of the party. Now that we've talked about the champions, let's explore how to recognise a genius in your own cat, regardless of its breed. After all, true talent isn't exclusive to pedigrees. Brilliant minds can be found even among the most common domestic cats. The first and most obvious sign of feline genius is the ability to solve problems independently. Observe your pet's behaviour when faced with challenges. Does it attempt to open a door by hanging on the handle? Does it try to retrieve a toy from under the couch with its paw, instead of just sitting there and meowing piteously? Perhaps it's even figured out how the faucet works and now turns on the water for itself to drink. These aren't just playful antics, they're clear demonstrations of ingenuity and analytical thought. Another key indicator is the ability to find alternative solutions. Imagine you've closed the door to the room where its food bowl is. A less intelligent cat might simply scratch at the door. A smart one, however, will go looking for another entrance, perhaps through an adjoining room or even an open window. Such resourcefulness is a clear sign that your pet possesses an extraordinary mind, constantly seeking out-of-the-box solutions. Another strong indicator of your cat's high intelligence is their impressive memory. And this isn't just about them remembering where their food bowl is. Instead, a cat's memory, especially in intelligent individuals, operates on a much deeper level, encompassing both positive and negative experiences to shape complex behaviours. Have you ever noticed your cat getting visibly anxious and hiding long before you even bring out the travel carrier? They aren't just reacting to an object. They remember that the last time that particular box appeared, it meant an unpleasant trip to the vet. This is a sophisticated mental process, linking the object, the timing, and the event into a single logical chain. Positive memory functions in exactly the same way. Your cat will remember the sound of a specific drawer opening, associate it with their favourite treats, and race into the kitchen, even if you were just looking for a spoon. They also have an impressive ability to remember people and how those people treat them. If someone has mistreated them, a cat will remember that person and actively avoid them, even after a significant amount of time. Conversely, they will joyfully greet a guest who consistently played with them or offered treats. This capacity to store and analyse past experiences to inform future decisions is a true hallmark of high intelligence. The third key indicator of a truly exceptional mind is the sophisticated and varied way they communicate with you. An intelligent cat doesn't just meow simply because it's hungry. Instead, they develop a whole system of communication to convey their desires, feelings, and even opinions to you. Pay close attention to your pet. Does your cat use different types of meows for different situations? For instance, a short, demanding meow at the food bowl, a questioning purr when you're looking out the window, or a drawn-out vocalization when they want you to open the door. These aren't just random sounds. This is a genuine language they've developed specifically for you. Beyond vocalizations, intelligent cats also make extensive use of body language. They'll make direct eye contact to get your attention. They might gently nudge you with a paw or their head, guiding you to exactly what they want. Some even bring their favourite toys and drop them in your lap, clearly signalling it's playtime. If your cat employs such a rich arsenal of communication methods, then rest assured, you're dealing with a true intellectual who views you not just as a food provider, but as a conversational partner. So how can you help your fluffy genius stay entertained and develop their talents? The answer is simple. Through games and puzzles. A cat's brain, much like a human's, needs constant stimulation. Simple games aren't just for fun. They're a crucial tool for encouraging mental activity. Start simple. Interactive one-toys, which simulate hunting, compel your cat to do more than just run. They'll need to calculate trajectories, plan their pounces, and make quick decisions. This is excellent training for their reflexes and strategic thinking. Laser pointers are also great, but remember a crucial rule. Always end the game by letting your cat catch the light on a physical object, like a treat or a toy. Otherwise, they might develop frustration from constantly chasing an unattainable target. Move on to the next level, food puzzles. These can be specialised treat dispensing balls or boards with hidden compartments from which your cat needs to extract their food. Such toys encourage your cat to think about how to get their meal, rather than just consuming it. This awakens their natural hunting instincts and provides a significant mental workout. Even a simple cardboard box with a few holes cut into it where you hide some kibble can become an exciting quest for your furry friend. Many people wonder, can you actually go a step further and teach a cat commands just like a dog? The answer is a resounding yes, and it's a fantastic way to further develop your pet's intelligence. Of course, cat training has its own unique characteristics. Unlike dogs, cats don't possess an inherent desire to please their human companions. They'll only perform an action if they perceive a clear benefit for themselves. The key to success is positive reinforcement. Use a clicker and your cat's favourite treats. Start with the simplest commands: sit, paw, or come. Keep training sessions very short, ideally just 3 to 5 minutes, so your cat doesn't lose interest. Praise them for even the slightest success. You'll be amazed at how quickly a clever cat connects their action, the clicker's sound, and receiving a delicious reward. So which breeds are best suited for training? Unsurprisingly, our top contenders are the Burmese, Sphinx, Abyssinians, Bengals, and Siamese. Their high intelligence and people-oriented personalities make the learning process particularly effective, but you can certainly try with any cat. For them, it won't be a chore or a strict drill, but rather an engaging game that strengthens your bond and keeps their minds actively working. This proves that cats are capable of so much more than just lounging on the sofa. But let's look at this from a different perspective. Life with a feline genius isn't always purrs and adoration. Sometimes it can be a real test of an owner's patience and sanity. Their sharp intellect coupled with their inherent catness breeds astounding cunning when it comes to achieving their goals. A truly intelligent cat will quickly pinpoint all your vulnerabilities. They'll learn that a piercing yowl at 5 a.m. is guaranteed to get you out of bed and filling their bowl. They'll master opening not just interior doors, but even the refrigerator, assuming it lacks proper childproofing. They might deliberately knock things off shelves, not out of malice, but with a precise goal: to grab your attention when you're too engrossed in your computer work. Such cats demand constant attention and mental stimulation. If they get bored, they'll entertain themselves, and their fun might involve shredding wallpaper, digging up houseplants, or hunting electrical cords. This isn't maliciousness, it's a consequence of unchanneled potential. So, before you start dreaming of an intellectual feline, ask yourself, are you truly prepared to engage them daily in stimulating games, constantly devise new challenges, and essentially live with a very clever and demanding 4-year-old who will never quite grow up? And this brings us to a crucial point I really want to emphasise. While our ranking is certainly interesting, it's based on general breed characteristics. The truth is, every cat's intelligence is absolutely unique. Please don't be disheartened if your beloved pet is a humble domestic cat or a mixed breed, and their type isn't featured on any top intelligence list. That absolutely doesn't mean a thing. Any cat rescued from the street can turn out to be a true genius. These are often the very animals who, from kittenhood, have had to display incredible resourcefulness just to survive. They learn to find food, avoid dangers, and even negotiate with other animals and humans. Their life experience is the ultimate classroom for developing adaptive intelligence. Such a cat can often be far more cunning and inventive than any pedigreed aristocrat. Ultimately, a breed simply provides a certain set of predispositions or tendencies, but how a particular cat's intelligence develops is 90% dependent on its environment, the interactions it has, the games it plays, and of course the love and attention it receives from its human. So, don't focus on the pedigree, focus on your cat. Observe her, engage with her, play with her, and you will undoubtedly discover that unique spark of brilliance that makes her truly special, and the very best cat in the world, especially for you. So, we've listed the breeds, moving from 10th place all the way to the ultimate champion. But here's a crucial twist to consider. The smartest cat isn't necessarily a purebred Sphinx or Abyssinian. It's the cat that has perfectly mastered the art of managing you. Think about it. When your cat meows in a certain tone by their food bowl, they're not just asking for food. They're using a finely tuned communication tool that they know works. When they rub against your legs precisely when you're feeling down, they're displaying high social intelligence to get some affection. Their true genius lies in their ability to perfectly adapt to us and essentially train us to meet their needs. Remember, intelligence isn't just about breed. It's also about their environment, the attention, and the love you give your pet. Any cat can unlock their full potential if you engage with them. play with them, and communicate. Our ranking is just a guide. Your pet can show you true wonders of cleverness every single day, and for you, they'll always be number one. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on new videos about our beloved pets. Now for the most interesting question. Did your cat make it into our ranking? Or perhaps you think we forgot to mention the most brilliant breed? Tell us in the comments what clever things your pet gets up to.